Today, I hope to answer the age-old question of which is the best knot to join mono to braid. Here are four famous knots. We've got the FG, the Melville Island Special, the Slim Beauty, and the old Back Uni. Well, in the name of science, we have gone hardcore. This is the setup. Here's my IGFA rated scales. We've got a GoPro, going to record the exact weight so we can see when the breakage point happens. That is all held up by an old sleeper that's jammed in the pack rack of my car. Seriously, how solid is that? Then the tackle wheel bucket, we're going to put litre increments in this bucket at a time so that it slowly goes up. The control, each one of these has an optive swivel on the end. Then a Uninox, I reckon it's the strongest, 80-pound mono leader, the same leader and the same length. Then there's our four knots, as you can see, and then exactly the same length, the 45-pound braid. We're going to attach this up here, we're not going to tie it, we're going to wrap it, and then we're going to see which knot comes up trumps. Well, all set up, ready to go. In the name of public safety, always got to wear the safety goggles. The spotters will protect the eyes in case anything goes flying. So this is the Back Uni. This is a 1 litre jug. We pre-prepared the water. Let's see what happens next. Assuming that 1 litre will be about 1 kilo. So I've put 2 in. We started at 0.7. What have we got now? Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Okay. So that should be pretty close to 6 kilos. 7. Now remember, this is the Back Uni. Oh, I felt that. I felt that. I'm a little bit tentative. I'm standing back, remembering this is dead weight. Oh, I can feel some stretch taking place. Oh, we have breakage. That is gold. Well, now that we've had the breakage, I can remove the safety goggles. The experiment worked beautifully. This is the Back Uni. The exact breaking weight is on the screen now. I'm actually pretty impressed. We might need a bigger bucket for some of these other knots. And the great news too, it broke right on the knot. So the braid and the mono did not let us down at all. So this knot is the Slim Beauty. I love it in lighter braid and mono, but I think it still works pretty good in the heavy stuff. Everything's the same. Same length of braid. We haven't tied the braid. We've wrapped it so it locks back on itself. Same length, same bucket, same literage. Let's see how it goes. Now, if I was a betting man, I reckon this will go a little bit better than the Back, but you just never know. We will find out soon though. This should be around 5 kilos now. 6, 7. Oh, hang on a sec. I forgot the safety glasses. 8. In all seriousness though, make sure you wear glasses if you do this sort of stuff because it will save your eyes if something flicks. Oh, the old Slim Beauty. I didn't see the weight, but I reckon if I was a betting man, it was about 8 or 9 kilos. We'll put it on the screen and show you. Well, the old Slim Beauty, I wasn't counting exactly, but this is what the breaking strain showed on the scales when she went pop. And interesting too, it broke right on the knot, which is another good thing. So the Slim Beauty has been tested. Now it's time for our next knot. So this knot here, it is one of my favorites because it's very, very quick to tie and never lets me down. It's called the Melville Island Special. Wazza Smith, the legend himself, showed me this knot. Now we've got to beat 10 kilos, I think. Here we go. Same control, same distance, same leader, same everything. And these are measured precisely to 1 litre every single time. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I reckon I'm going to get over 12. That's my guess. I think that should be at about 4.9 kilos at a guess. I think that might be about 7. It's about 9 kilos. This is when it starts to get interesting. This is close to number 10. Oh, hang on, forgot the safety spotters again. You've got to keep reminding me. This must be 11. Oh, I think we're in new territory, peeps. I better not go too hard, I'm excited. We are in new territory. I could be wrong, but it must have been in the 11.5 kilo sort of zone. We'll put it up on the screen in a second. Whew. Well, the old Melrose special, I tell you what's funny, when the line finally broke, the knot went pop, even my cameraman jumped. We're a little bit edgy because we don't know what's going to happen next. But I think so far we may have a winner. The weight is on the screen now, so you'll be able to see what the Melrose special did. And once again, it broke at the knot, so the experiment is working a treat. So here we have the FG, or fine grip knot. It is the master. It's on top of the tree, the pinnacle. If I ever want to get people come out of the woodwork and write a few comments on any social media, it's when I tie an FG, because everyone in the world can tie it better than the next bloke. It is amazing, the FG knot. Now, it takes a long time to tie. This is an absolute beauty, and in theory, this should be the knot that holds best. It is time to fill and see if the FG will remain at the top of the tree. Here we go. I remembered, safety spotters are on. Now, if I was a betting man, and occasionally I am, I reckon this could go to 15 litres, 15 kilos. You just never know your luck in a big city. I do have faith. I'm going to stop the swinging. We should be fairly close to 5, I'm tipping. Seven. 8. Just making sure that sleeper doesn't break because the FG is a good knot. 9. That should be very close to 10. Because it's an FG, I'm going to double check this. 9.9 kilos, so now we're into the danger zone. It's also amazing how these are actually measuring exactly 1 kilo each. There is so much stretch. We have had to remove the cushion because the mono is stretching and the bucket's going down. I think this cup here could put us in front. That must be close to... Oh, we have a winner. I think we have a winner. And my heart's just palpitating. The FG, I think it's come through by a nose just near the end. So, Houston, we have a problem. The FG knot did not break. The braid actually gave way. It's actually cut through on itself in this hook. And the reason this has happened is because we didn't want to tie a knot in the braid. We didn't want to weaken it. We've just wrapped it around and around and around. There was so much pressure, it's cut through itself. This would not happen in a normal fishing situation. So we need to go have a cuppa. We need to devise a way to attach the braid to that hook so the braid doesn't give way, because we just want to see how good this super knot is. Well, we had a few dramas with the old FG knot. So we've gone back to the drawing board. We've consulted some experts and now we believe we have... Sorry, 1 second. Hello? Yes, NASA? I'll get back to you in a minute. There's another one. We're going to get this right. There is going to be no dramas at all. And this is what we've come up with. So the braid actually broke because it went over itself and cut into itself on our hook here. So we've started at the top. Luckily, Skipper and Finn chewed their dog bed last night. So I've cut a piece of that off and wrapped it around. It's got good bite, just like they have. Woof, woof. We start at the top. The braid doesn't actually touch itself all the way from there to there. So there should be no breakage at all. We go down. The bucket's going to go on. And I reckon our FG is going to come up like an absolute winner. Oh, don't forget the old safety spotters. 2, 3, I can feel the stretch already. 4, 5, 6, remember this is dead weight. There's no rod bending. 7, there's no give in a fish's mouth. 8, 9, 10. This is the critical point. We're at 10, 11, 12. I'm getting nervous. 13. Oh, I'm scared. 14. We might need a bigger bucket. Oh! So there you have it, the great news. The FG knot actually broke at the knot, as did the other 3 knots in our experiment. It's amazing. What you have to work out now, based on the results, do you go to the effort to tie an FG, knowing that it's only about, say, 20% stronger than some of the others? You can do the math. It's a great equation. I know people who love this knot, they will tie no other. Just remember too, don't take life too seriously, and 79.47% of statistics are made up on the spot.